Come on, let's take all of it. Grab them wigs.
I Love Boosters is a film that apparently is getting review bombed. Of course it is. I'm not even going to get into the drama of this. I really hate, like, every time I talk about a movie, I feel like there's some stupid drama. Like, somebody out there is like, oh, man, it's woke. Or this, I'm tired, man. It's a movie. Go watch or don't. It is not that. I know you've seen, there's crazier things to worry about than that. But unfortunately on IMDb, I guess they're review bombing this movie because it involves criminals. What happened to all these mob movies we watch? Or like, that's like review bombing The Godfather, or like, I don't know, like any crime film. Crime 101, a film I thought I liked this year. I didn't love it, but I liked this year. That's like, imagine like review bombing. It's like, he robbed people. It's fictional. Anyways, so Keke Palmer stars in this film with a lot of other people, like Naomi. What is her last name? Aki. I think that's Naomi Aki. And then you got Isaac Gonzalez and some other people like that. But Keke Palmer is the main lead here. And she basically runs this criminal kind of empire almost out of a chicken place that she lives in, like an abandoned chicken restaurant. And they are boosters. So they steal clothes and they sell them off and stuff. Now, this movie is very hit or miss for me, so bear with me if I'm all over the place with this review. So, this film starts off magnificently. And what I mean by that is that it is very funny. It leads into characters that I like, and it sets the tone of this film until you realize that Boots Riley's directing this, and then you're going to get like a Tim Burton-esque montage of stuff. So you get a lot of stop motion stuff towards the end of this film. You get sci-fi elements, which I had no idea was in this. And you get crazy like dream-esque sequences with Lakeith Stanfield. I'm just going to tell you right now, if you are ready to click out of this review because you hate me or like whatever and you're tired of what, I'm just going to let you know, I don't know if I recommend this movie for you. If you want that advice and you're ready to leave already, I just don't know. If you like Boots Riley's other films, probably, but I don't. This movie's weird for me. So, literally, like I said, you would think it was just, like, I thought it was just him stealing clothes. Demi Moore's kind of like the villain or whatever. And I thought that was kind of just it. Like, I was like, okay, that's going to be kind of the film. It's got some comedic elements, stuff like that. And that's how the film kind of weirdly sets you up. Like, in the first 20 minutes, you're like, okay, there's like some weird stuff here, there, they're showing. But, like, that's kind of what you think. And then the movie introduces a teleporter. And at that point, this movie was like, we don't care what you think. And I do love a movie like that. I love a passion project like that. I don't know how much this movie costs, but I just love it when movies are like, hey, we're just doing weird stuff. This feels like something I would play on Hulu and be like, man, this is really great. Why does this not get released in theaters? And then you look at how weird it is and you're like, that's why. To see that this was released in theaters makes me smile. Like, it's awesome that this is in theaters. There was like 4 people in the theater, very small theater. But like the people in the movie were laughing, like people were enjoying this movie. People thought it was funny, for the most part, like I said, for the most part. And so, yeah, let's just kind of break it down. Like I said, Keke Palmer's character is taking this stuff and trying to sell it. But there is getting this teleporter involved because this other character comes from China using a teleporter that Demi Moore's company has created, because they're not getting paid anything. So there's like a lot of great messaging about that, about how, you've got people that can't buy these clothes because like the rich elite are like, hey, here's a Coach bag for like 10 grand. And it's like, well, I would like to have that, but I make $7.25 an hour, right? And so it is a lot of great messaging about like how there is a class system and how there is an upper, middle, and then lower class and stuff like that. And it really, like, I really do actually enjoy the message a lot in this film. I really enjoy the fact that like they show, the workers that make the clothes, how like, the fabrics and materials are like causing them cancer and stuff like that. And boiling it down with all the weirdness aside and with all the goofiness and the jokes aside, it really does have a great story and a good message. And that's like really what I love from this film. I think the comedy did land for me, even with all the weird stuff. There's some stuff with like these exclusive suits that you'll see at the end. I'm not going to spoil that, but that was wild. That's where the movie really had me going, okay now. But I thought it was funny. I really just think that where this movie is a problem for me is that it almost feels like it overstays its welcome. If this movie, which I don't know the runtime on it, I think it's like an hour and 40 minutes. This feels like a weird, would have been better if it's hour and 20, hour 25, maybe even an hour and 30, really. It's just that it feels like it's 2 hours. That final act really drags. Like where they're kind of doing like a little heist type of deal. Like they're kind of like, one more time, you know, whatever. It just feels like that goes on way too long for me. And it also feels like a lot of the jokes kind of linger. Especially considering like the teleporter stuff. As much as I like that stuff, that doesn't get introduced to like the first 30, 40 minutes into the film. And at that point, it does subvert your expectations because you were just expecting, hey, we've been following this plot for 30 minutes, whatever. But it really feels like, hey, this is a secondary plot that's now the main plot. And I didn't really enjoy that. I feel like this stuff should have been introduced within the first 10 minutes or so. It really is weird. Like, it's like if you were watching a movie about a cowboy versus another cowboy. And then, like, I don't know, an hour into the film, and the film has 40 minutes left, you introduce that there's a dinosaur that kills the other dinosaur, and then now he's rivals with both of the cowboys or something. I don't know. That was a bad example. Ignore what I just said. But I'm just saying, it's a different plot. It really is. It revolves around the main plot, but it's just so... It just was out of place. And that's why I don't show you this stuff in the trailers, because I had no idea. With that being said, though, I liked it. I just don't think that I really love this movie like I want it to. I'm going to cut this review kind of short, though, because I'm kind of all over the place, and I don't want to spoil this movie. Like, that's what's weird. Outside of me telling you there's a teleporter involved, I don't want to tell you anything else. I don't want to spoil this movie for you, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Just for the most part, I can just tell you that I like this movie. I just didn't love it. I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 10. I think that it's good. I don't think that it's anything super crazy, but ironically, I will probably always remember this movie until the day I die because of some of the most insane shots, especially with one with Lakeith Stanfield. Yes, yes, yes. When you watch this film, you'll know what I'm talking about. That shit almost scarred me for life. I'm not going to lie. But if you're into something weird, if you want to see something unique, if you're one of those people that are raising from the high heavens, talk about Hollywood don't make nothing original. There you go. I can wholeheartedly put my full chest on that this might be one of the most original movies I've seen in my life. And also, you can't predict where it's going, which is also awesome. And so for that, you know what? Let's bump to a 7.5. I haven't done that in a while, changing the score in the middle of giving a score. But it really is fun. Like it's fun watching a movie where you're like, I know where this is going, and like you don't. You're like, wait, what? Don't see any of this stuff coming. I will give you that. So I'm gonna give you half a point for that. And so with that, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on I Love Boosters. Did you love it? Did you hate it? It seems like most people are liking it like I did. I don't know if people are loving it like I didn't, but I think that it is a good time if you enjoy stuff like this. Like I said, I have to give it a grain of salt. If you're one of those ones where you watch the In the Grays, if you're going to go watch a He-Man and you watch Spider-Man and you watch like Marvel movies every year, I wouldn't watch this. If you're somebody like me and you watch everything, you'll probably like this. And if you like other Boots Riley films, if you like Keke Palmer, like, you'll like this film. I think most people will. It's just, I feel like there's a big demographic, which are the majority of film goers, that are like, I only went to see Mario this year and then Spider-Man. You're not going to probably like this. I don't know, you might surprise me and like it, but I just doubt it. And so with that, I just want to take a moment to thank my Patreon producers for supporting the channel. Thank you guys so much for doing what you do. And if you want to do the same thing as well, you can like and subscribe. It's totally free. But if you want to do exactly what they're doing, link down below, down in the description below. You'll get... go to the Patreon directly. You'll get a Mandalorian Grogu vlog that I just got done uploading. You'll get spoiler reviews, reactions, stuff like that. Like I just put out actually Obsession spoiler review. It's like 30-something minutes. Me just talking about Obsession, just gushing over how much I love that movie. And then you'll get game reviews and stuff like that. I just put up one actually the other day. I'm telling you, I've been uploading a lot over there of Mouse PI for Hire. And if you want to see it on the channel, just hit the YouTube join button. It is on the feed. I think it will show up on your feed still. You just won't be able to play it unless you join it, of course. But yeah, if you're interested, just go through that playlist and just be like, hey, I'm interested in these. Maybe you want to join. If not, totally understand. Like, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Natural designer in the Bay Area.
We gotta take what's ours.
We should coordinate.